On to race number 2. This is a Class 4 over the 1650, the Lockhart Handicap, and the second event is headed by Great Joy, who's run up over course and distance behind See Me Now last time out. Gentry run up last start himself behind High Volatility. Daring Heart was a course and distance winner in November. Multi Go-Go likes to roll. He's come up with barrier 11. Play It gets the gear change. Unique Joyous, he's a 6-time winner. They've all been at Shartin and down to Pearl Warm. Barrier 1, the inside gate for him and Derek Look.
1650 metres. Lucky Storm possibly might be up on the speed. He has been fairly handy recently. Multi Go-Go, we know, generally likes to roll to the front. Art of Raw is another one that could potentially put the pace on in the early stages. Sempiternal is a front-running type too, but he can often take a little bit of time to get moving. Gentry from 9 will have to roll forward and try and slot in, get some cover.
Here's Great Joy. He's going nice. He's dropped 17 pounds since his last start, which is a good thing for him. It's around the same sort of weight that he has won at before, so I'm not worried about him dropping that 17 pounds, and his track work's been pretty good. Gentry as well. He works well, this little chap. He's Eddie Lai does all the work on him and rides him on race day as well, and can pop up occasionally at some big odds, this horse, and he's fit. That's one thing for sure. And I just thought I'd show this horse Play It, because the blinkers go back on. He's one on the far side, just working with a horse called Marvel Joy, who'll be racing later on in the card as well. They're just pulling up here, but they did have a decent workout earlier on.
All right, OK, we'll come back to them in a moment. Let's start off, though, with our current favourite, which is Great Joy, and jockey Matthew Poon.
Matthew, you rode Great Joy on Wednesday night. You rode him last time. You would have been happy with the way that he finished off the race?
Yeah, it is. He finished off very strong, like as he normally does.
He had the blinkers on last time. Did that make much of a difference, do you think, wearing them for the first time?
I think put a blinker on the. Maybe we want him to try to just get some more early speed, because he left us so much early speed, and just put a blinker on, let him travel better, draw a good draw. Hopefully he can sit a little bit closer than he used to be, but otherwise he always at the back and then always run home late. That's not the idea in Happy Rally.
What about his barrier trial that you rode him in recently? What did you think of that?
He's same with last one, the barrier trial. He also finished in the trial. He finished off okay. I feel he's same with last start.
Barrier 2, good draw. That was Royal Performer winning that trial. He ran very well on the weekend.
Yeah, it was a nice trial, just back quietly. We know his pattern is to get back, and he'll be hoping that there is plenty of pace up front, because he's going terrific at the moment, I think.
Yeah, and I just think he's primed for this race. He'll be super fit coming into it. Yeah. I think this is his race to win, so with a 7-pound claim, he's going to have a decent weight, and yeah, I like him. I like him a lot.
All right, OK, that's Great Joy. What about Gentry, who seems to go around at 20 to 1 basically week in, week out, regardless of where he finishes, and good effort finishing second.
I'll handball over to Paul, Andrew, because Paul's one of his biggest fans, and your summation of about him is perfect. He is a real trier, and he's the biggest danger to the top, I would have thought.
Yeah, that's how I see it. And I think he's going to run really well again. He's a little bit shorter earlier on, but you're right. He normally goes out at a decent price, and he's always a good one for exotics. And here's one at 20, 30 to 1. I think a lot of it is because with Eddie Lai on it the whole time, you know, he's not one of the most fashionable jockeys, so you get a decent price. But he knows the horse very well.
Yeah, they've got a good little bond going.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Royal Elegance and Multi Go-Go, the next two we're going to have a look at. It's a good effort from Royal Elegance from where he is there as well, and Multi Go-Go we assume would be out and sort of doing his best work from the front. Yeah,
he likes to go forward. He's got barrier 11 to overcome to get there. Royal Elegance is just a complete rogue, as we know. He's got plenty of ability, but you just need to watch his track in the morning. He's pulling, he's reefing, he's just, you know, but he saves it for race day. He came through here. You look at Brett Preble here with the death stare as they got across the line, because he was...
Where did you come from?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been the 800, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would have been the 800, but he's got it, so well done to Brett.
Yeah, the close-up of that is...
it's quite funny, isn't it?
Quite humorous, yeah. But look, it was a good effort. We know what he's like. If he over-races, he's done like a dinner. If he focuses, then he can be right in the finish. And, you know, Brett's got a little bit of a bond going with him too. He knows him quite well.
All right, so Daring Heart is going to be the last one we have a look at here. He's got barrier 4. So that should help him cut a few corners.
Yeah, and Neil knows this horse well. He's been aboard his last two. He's ridden him 6 times already. He was a winner over Never Better over the 1650 earlier on in the season. From a good barrier, I think it's hard to leave him out because he's likely to get a nice little run in the race.
Yeah, he's another difficult ride, but I think Neil Cullen's probably suited to him because Neil's a really strong rider, so he won't take any how's your father from him, I'm sure.
I wonder what you were going to say there.
He has run since, but behind Sichuan Boss. I think the form's probably OK, but it sounds like great joy for you, Paul.
Yeah, they're going to make him the best. Hopefully there will be great joy all around with him. He's like super fit going in this race. I think this is his race to win with the claim. So he's on top to beat Gentry. He's very consistent. Daring Heart we just talked about. And Pearl Warm by Little Ruffy I'm going to throw in there. He's drawn barrier 1. He's been drawing wide last couple of starts. He is on a rating of 41, but his wins have been at 48 and 55. So from barrier 1, I think he could sneak in at a big price. He'll see 20 to 1 at the moment. He'll be my Little Ruffy. 1, 2, 4, 12, but 1 to win for me.
I've got the same trio as Paul, and I do think he'll be hard to beat. Great Joy. He'll be steaming late, can probably overhaul Gentry and Daring Heart. 1 to beat 2, 4, and I threw in Royale Elegance for 4th, but a couple of other runners. Multi Go-Go, Paul mentioned Pearl Warm. I think Play It with blinkers back on, some chance too, but 1, 2, 4, 3.
Yeah, that's the main difference for me is I've got Play It in here with the blinkers on. I think the price is interesting as well. It's early stage, 880. Probably tells a story.